Good morning. Yep. Good morning. Good morning. Lisa, sorry. It's not on. Craig, mic's not on. Good morning. Would everyone please be seated for the processional of the graduates?
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 2017 South University Commencement Exercises. Would everyone please rise for the processional?
Good morning, please be seated. It is my distinct pleasure to welcome everyone to the South University June 2017 Commencement Ceremony. The graduates would not be here today without the family members, friends, faculty, and staff who have supported them along this journey. So I thank everyone in attendance for their support of the students sitting in front of me. We are here today to recognize the accomplishments and celebrate the success of our students. During this ceremony, South University will confer degrees on over 3,600 students. Our population has grown to include over 7,000 learners from across the nation who either attend traditional campus-based courses or are being educated by our distance learning opportunities through the Savannah campus. Graduates checked in from 47 states and various U.S. territories this weekend. This group was really fun upstairs. We know for some of you, this was your first visit to Savannah, so welcome to the Coastal Empire. Graduation is the start of your next journey, the next chapter in your lives. I'd like you to take from my brief remarks today the idea of adding value to your community, like you have done during your academic endeavors at South University. When people ask me what makes South University alumni unique, I'm reminded of one of my favorite team development authors, Patrick Lencioni. Here's what I tell them. Our graduates are hungry. Our alumni have a sense of grit. They strive to continue to learn. They add value to their organizations and persist in ever-changing workplace environments. They're also humble. South University alumni have been challenged to grow. They understand how to celebrate their successes, but also learn from their mistakes. They're people smart. The ability to listen, observe, question, and develop themselves and others allows our graduates the ability to create lasting relationships that are mutually beneficial to both them and all their stakeholders. And the last characteristic or trait I always use to describe our alumni is positive. In a world full of outside noise and negativity, our alumni are folks that come to work determined every day to make their situations better and with smiles on their faces. Continue to rely on what you've learned during this journey. Be hungry, be humble, be smart with people, and remain positive. These will be lifelong characteristics that will be invaluable in your professional careers. I would like to close my welcome by leaving you with a quote from William C. Taylor. Approach your work, your company, your style of leadership as a missionary rather than a mercenary. On behalf of the faculty, staff, and administration, we thank you for your contributions to the community of learning at South University and wish you the best in your future endeavors. We kindly ask that you stay seated and keep the noise down to a minimum, so during our ceremony, each graduate gets the individual attention they've come to learn at South University. Now I would like to introduce Ms. Carolyn Elin. Please stand while Ms. Elin delivers the invocation.
Father God, in the name of Jesus, we come this morning to give you glory and to give you honor. We come this morning, God, to say this is the day that you have made, and we are rejoicing in this celebration. God, we thank you for this faculty. We thank you for the family that has supported each graduate on this journey. And now, God, as they walk into the next chapter and the next journey in their lives, continue to strengthen them on the inside as they begin to impact our world and make a difference. God, we thank you for the leadership and the knowledge that they have gained, and they will be the better as they go into the world and impact it. We thank you, God, for their leadership, and we thank you right now. We thank you and give you glory for who you are. God, I thank you, because it was at South College that I began my nursing career. And God, I know the things that I received from there, I took it with me on the job and in the community. So God, as these graduates leave today and they go out to change social determinants in our world, allow their leadership to make a difference. Allow their leadership to change healthcare in America and in our world. And it is in your Son, Jesus' name I pray. Amen and amen.
Will everybody please join us in singing of the Star-Spangled Banner?
Please be seated. Good morning, graduates, faculty members, and esteemed guests. Graduates, I want to take a moment to congratulate you on behalf of everyone at South University. Congratulations to you. You know, not just anyone can be a nurse. It takes a special blend of intelligence, determination, fortitude, and compassion. Whether you are graduating today with a Bachelor of Science degree in nursing, or a Master's of Science degree in nursing, or a doctor in nurse practice, you will be called on every day of your career to meet the crucial challenges of healthcare. You may be called on to make split-second, life-saving decisions, or far-reaching ones that may impact policy. You have chosen a noble profession where you know you will make a difference every single day. Thank you for meeting one of our society's greatest needs, and congratulations again. Our commencement speaker is someone who, like you, has dedicated his life to caring for and healing others. Dr. Ray Rudolph is an associate professor and the medical director of South University's Physician Assistant Program. He has a long and distinguished medical career that has impacted thousands of patients over the course of 4 decades. Dr. Rudolph began his career by serving in the U.S. Army as a line medic in Vietnam and received the Bronze Star for valor. He completed his studies and spent 8 years as a licensed practical nurse before entering the Physician Assistant Program at Baylor College of Medicine. His first assignment as a physician assistant took him to South Dakota to serve the Sioux Nation for 4 years. Later, he attended the medical school at the University of South Dakota, and Dr. Rudolph completed his surgical residency training at Memorial Health University Medical Center right here in Savannah, Georgia, and then joined the staff in 1991. 10 years later, he established the Center for Breast Care in Savannah, which was the only practice in the region dedicated to this specialty. A true believer in continuing one's education, Dr. Rudolph returned to college and received his master's degree in public health from Armstrong State University in 2004. In addition to his duties at South University, Dr. Rudolph is an assistant professor of surgery at both the Medical College of Georgia at Augusta University and Mercer University School of Medicine. Dr. Rudolph was nominated for the Association of Medical Colleges Humanism in Medicine Award in 2008 and received the Baylor College of Medicine Physician Assistant Program's Alumni Achievement Award in 2009. That same year, he earned the Cancer Liaison Physician Outstanding Performance Award from the American Colleges of Surgeons Commission on Cancer. And he was named the Surgical Oncologist of the Year in 2010 by the Savannah Coalition of the National Black Leadership Initiative on Cancer. His medical volunteer work has taken him around the world, addressing tuberculosis in Ecuador, and sharing surgical techniques in China. Please join me in welcoming a true champion of healthcare education and a tremendous asset to South University, Dr. Ray Rudolph.
Thank you for that gracious introduction. Chancellor South, President Cellini, Dean Blackston, distinguished faculty, graduating class of 2017, and their friends and family. It is my honor and pleasure to be given the opportunity to address you on this important occasion. When preparing for this talk, I wondered if all of you recognize the importance of this day. You can make decisions beginning today that can shape the rest of your life. Perhaps you felt like this day, like many before, was just another of those necessary mile markers on your life's journey. But be assured that today is not just any other day. Today, after many years of academic preparation, you step out of the protected, comfortable environment of the classroom and begin your entry into the professional world. Each of you is highly motivated. Each of you has proven your intelligence and determination by your record. Each of you has been chosen to be here based on that record, your past accomplishments, and the perception of your character. You have done what you had to do to get here. You should be proud of that. But up until now, your only goal has been in your own self-interest. Think about it for a moment. Your goal has been for you to get into the academic program of your choice, for you to pass the exam, for you to get this degree. Your own professional development truly begins today. The future, your future, begins today. This next year sets the stage for the rest of your life, and it starts now. Where should you go from here? It's no longer all about you. No longer should your vision be inward, but now outward. You will need to begin thinking more of others. Where will you find happiness now that your performance is not gauged by the next test or completion of the next course? When we have to approach so important a question, we may do well to look at others for advice. Let's begin perhaps with the most basic. At a very earlier age, when Mr. Rogers told us, life is for service. I love Mr. Rogers. We might respond, that seems pretty simple, but I'm not sure I'm up to all that sacrifice and inconvenience. I just graduated, I need to find myself. Mahatma Gandhi said, the best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service to others. But wait a minute, that may be fine and good, but after all I've accomplished, I just want happiness. The great physician Albert Schweitzer wrote after years of service in his African hospital, I don't know what your destiny will be, but one thing I know, the only ones among you who will be really happy are those who have sought and found how to serve. And he is not alone. Khalil Gibran said, I slept and I dreamed that life was all joy. I woke and saw that life was service. I acted, and behold, service was joy. I guess part of the reason they ask senior members like me to speak on occasions like this is so they can call upon their experience. I've been blessed to be in the medical profession for the last 43 years, as Mr. South said. Each part of my career provides various memories. My 9 years as a nurse were highly rewarding, highlighted by my year serving our country in Vietnam. My career of over 30 years as a surgeon was also very satisfying, especially the last 14 years dedicated exclusively to the treatment of women with breast problems. As I think back over the years, None was more fulfilling than the 4 years I spent serving the Lower Brule Sioux people as a physician assistant, isolated on a South Dakota Indian reservation as their only source of health care. Life could be professionally lonely. When I noted upon my arrival at the reservation to some of the locals that it would seem like 35 miles was a long way to go for groceries, one of them said, if you got here 2 weeks ago before they finished the gas station, you would have had to be sure you had 70 miles worth of gas when you left the grocery store. The reservation had 1,500 souls spread over 207 square miles of central South Dakota. We had moved there from Houston, Texas, population of 6 million, and had never seen an Indian. I worked in the famous Texas Medical Center where I went to PA school. My supervisor now was 350 miles away, available only by telephone. What was the return on my promise going there of honesty, integrity, patient privacy, and caring to serve those who live there? What did I get out of it? When I went to the local high school basketball game, they wouldn't take my $1 for a ticket at the door, saying, "Doc, your money's no good here. It's just an honor to have you here with us." That, in spite of the fact that I had told them over 100 times that I was not a doctor. After being there for only 3 months, I was given my own star quilt to keep me warm in South Dakota winters and to be wrapped in for my journey to the next world when my time in this one was up. I was told it was the earliest any white person had ever been given a star quilt there. The next summer at the annual powwow, I was asked to join the dancers for the honor dance of the warriors of the tribe for my service in Vietnam. That fall, I was honored to be a pallbearer for one of the most respected members of the tribe, who was a community health representative who I had worked with every day. In what is probably the highest honor I ever received while serving there was the day I got a message that Grandma Laura wanted to see me. She was a revered elder of the community, in her 90s and nearing the end of her life. She asked her family to leave us alone and said she had a private medical question for me. After her family left, Grandma Laura said she liked me, which was a big thing because Grandma Laura would tell you if she didn't like you, and that she had a proposition for me. She said her family wanted to take her to the hospital and wouldn't listen to her when she said she wasn't sick, she was just dying. She said that if I could convince her family to let her die at home with her grandchildren and great-grandchildren, that she would intervene and put in a good word for me with the Great Father when she went to the next world. Who could pass on that kind of deal? It was clear to me that during my service with the Native people, I got back much, much more than I gave. My spiritual tradition teaches me that work performed in a spirit of service is worship. It's only through trying to be of service to the people of Lower Brule that I received all the joy and honors bestowed upon me. During your career, you will see that the world is not a bed of roses. You will become very aware of man's inhumanity to man. You will see good people with terrible diseases. You will come to realize that it's true that life isn't fair. You will work long hours and endure all of this, often with little thanks. And if at those times your motivation is financial gain, prestige, ego inflation, or some other material motivation, I think you will have an unhappy, unsatisfying career and miss out on a wonderful life when you could be getting up each morning thirsting for the opportunity to serve your fellow man and knowing each day that you are making a difference. So when the opportunity arises, stop, take a breath, sit down and spend some time talking to your fellow man and find a personal connection and become aware of his, her needs and meet it. We would all like to be famous and great. Martin Luther King said, "We can't all be famous, but we can all be great, as greatness comes from service." We would all like to see miracles and prosperity in our lives. Wayne Dyer said, when you are able to shift your inner awareness to how you can serve others, and when you make this central focus of your life, you will then be in a position to know true miracles in your progress toward prosperity. I will conclude with the words of Mother Teresa. At the end of life, we will not be judged by how many diplomas we received, how much money we have made, how many great things we have done. We will be judged by, I was hungry and you gave me something to eat. I was naked and you clothed me. I was homeless and you took me in. The degree which you have come to so well deserve today affords you a great opportunity for service. Welcome to the working world, young men and women of the class of 2017. We are so proud to have you join us today in the profession you have been trained for. Today is truly a special day. It is not just another day. Thank you for allowing me to share it with you.
Thank you, Dr. Rudolph, for your words of encouragement and inspiration. It is truly an honor for you to be here with us today. Ladies and gentlemen, please note that during the awarding of degrees, you will observe certain graduates wearing honor cords and medallions. These students have achieved academic excellence, and we are proud to recognize them for completing their programs of study with outstanding grade point averages. President Cellini, I now present to you the candidates for graduation from the College of Nursing and Public Health. The candidates for graduation will be earning a Doctor of Nursing Practice, Master of Science, Master of Public Health, Postgraduate Certificate, Bachelor of Public Health, Bachelor of Science, or Associate of Science degree. The candidates from the College of Nursing and Public Health have met all the requirements of their school and have been approved by the faculty. Will the faculty please rise and exit the stage to hood the graduates? Before we begin the conferring of degrees, I would like to ask Drs. McKay and Perry to join me for a special presentation. We are joined today by the family of Veronica Gibbons, who was enrolled as a student in South University's Doctor of Nursing Practice program. South University's academic policy allows for the awarding of a posthumous degree, provided that the student was actively enrolled, in good academic standing, and had completed 2/3 of the program coursework at the time of their death. Veronica Gibbons met all of the requirements of the College of Nursing and Public Health and was approved by the faculty to receive her Doctor of Nursing Practice degree posthumously. I pronounce Veronica Gibbons a graduate of South University's Doctor of Nursing Practice program. It is my honor to present this doctorate degree on behalf of South University as recognition of Dr. Gibbons' academic achievement.
Will the graduates in the first row please rise?
Dr. Vanessa Hicks.
Catherine Taylor.
Dr. Kendra Mathis.
Liza Cooper.
Dr. Yvette Lowry.
Aquanette Nesbitt.
Dr. Sylvia Driver.
Heather Campbell.
Dr. Danielle Opella.
Kemisola Adebambo.
Dr. Michael Schroth.
Regina Akinwole.
Emmanuel Watsoni.
Cersei Saint-Amand.
Monty Bird.
Jessica DaCosta.
Olakeni Iwasini.
Tracy Odom.
Catherine Doherty.
Brandy Long.
Sherna Constant.
Tiffany Canterbury.
Sagar Danaudi.
Saihem Guzman. Yolene Dorga.
Catherine Addox.
Cavell Satchel.
Oksana Leibold.
Carissa Davis.
Regia Kazaronian.
Twyla Carley.
Eunice Canu.
Mary Nobles. Anika McLean.
Callie Hill.
Lizette Geigel.
Linda Vandesal.
Kelly Johnson.
Jennifer Broussard.
Stephen Harker.
Rachel Layson.
Marianne Stevens.
Patricia Hoosier.
Glyza Lanuza.
Tamra White.
Jacqueline Pinlack.
Jennifer Albert.
Courtney Barrett.
Tamika Hill.
Esther Bodo.
Yvonne Ebanks.
Soretta Lester.
Lisa West.
Leona McConnell.
Naomi Asamoah Biochi.
Joanna Smith.
Cassandra Walters.
Amelia Seneville.
Shauna Nussi.
Patrice DeDominic.
Emily Brooks.
Kathleen McDaniel.
Joanne McDermott.
Alma Barreto.
Anastasia Mado.
C.G. Holly.
Suzanne Chick.
Felicia Graddick.
Shannon Badger.
Nika Bagwell.
Vanessa Davis.
Stello Keke.
Faith Santos.
Cynthia McClendon.
Bandy Davini.
Chandrika Pritchett.
Lenny De Pamilo.
Leona Anderson.
Amabel Lubaton.
Lemisher George.
Mindy Scheibel.
Lucille Ellen Walter.
Kimberly Varu.
Omolada Adamson.
Lucidalia Burgos.
Haley Scruggs.
Rita Rabbit.
Megan LeFay.
Melissa Caparel.
Oliver Ramoso.
Stacy McKenzie.
Robin Johnson.
Felicia Mikich.
Philomena Francis.
Danielle Carson.
Lakeisha Burnell.
Nina Rigaldo.
Sherry Rogers.
April Lucas.
Michelle Sasala.
Joy Boza.
Felicia Rogers.
Emma Arquitola.
Susan Fry Yarborough.
Connie Morales.
Connie Baxter.
Magina Mathis.
Deidre Murphy.
Susan Daniel.
Crystal McVeigh.
Melanie Waters.
Guinevere Torres.
Stephanie Cesarek.
Devin Hobb.
Tiffany Gucci.
Norma Goodrich.
Kimberly Bennett.
Aaron Pate.
Shakita Rawls.
Deanna Gilmer.
Christy Hill.
Vicki Reed.
Angela Shirtleff.
Paige Pardue.
Laura Hayes.
Luis Polo.
Jennifer Tappan Addison.
Amalia Pardo.
Andrew Cattell.
Jennifer Dosk.
Eddie Grayson.
Shirley Denuse.
Nancy Adiri.
David Bynum.
Cassie Burton.
Stephanie Ard.
Marjorie Gedeon.
Misty Polston.
Arliome Ambrose.
Nicole Yaden.
Sarah Lewis.
Carmen Jackson.
Amanda Dean.
Amelia Hess.
Glorimar Diaz.
Alicia Holloway.
Ramonica Willis.
Isolda Ing.
Mary Bailey.
Latasha Triplett.
Anna Armstrong.
Christiane Arboleta.
Joyce Thomas.
Mayfia Ose Cherme.
Angela Williamson.
Angelis Martinez.
Elise Perry.
Tandra Ivy.
Kristen Sinopoli.
Benjamin Ladd.
Barbara Orange.
Gerald Holliger.
Haley Dowdy.
JoBeth Whitlow.
Amanda Adams.
Brooke Maroney.
Glinda Cook.
Rhea Ponce.
Aretha Francis.
Maureen Moosey.
Heather Lauder.
Riju Chapagan Tiwari.
Amanda Hamilton.
Nidelis Buela.
Dorothy Jordan.
Cordelia Lipscomb.
Nyla Cooper.
Crystal Bales.
Shonda Harper.
Alicia Thrift.
Emil Tatum.
Shannon Lakovic.
Yashika Austin.
Tamara Vandiver.
Tanisha Smith.
Kedella Fuller.
Sharmoni Pounds.
Nancy Flatagraph.
Lakeisha Raymer.
Allison Crawford.
Alicia Austin.
Nelsie Ecclesiastri.
Talisha Anderson.
Augustina Iha Nacho.
Melody McLean.
Clotilda Agero.
Veko Samila.
Carmeli Nzewa.
Amy Laquana.
Maribel Dixon.
Simonimbi Monique.
Diane Audit.
Kimberly Koch.
Tamara Cassie.
Deborah Rodriguez Beitler.
Lisa Cassingale.
Tara Adams.
Brittany Fain.
Shantika Ash.
Clemene Privat.
Heather Alexander.
Ozioma Warji.
Amanda Driggers.
Juliette Gonzalez.
Yvette Phillips. Thais Mosley.
Deborah Huxtable.
Angela Brown.
Allison Rodriguez.
Melissa Spees.
Azalee Brown.
Candice Ryrie.
Sandra Arnold.
Michelle Balcom Hill.
Fabienne Odney.
Vanessa Enriquez.
Tammy Fluker.
Petra Glover.
Rose Telesnor.
Ashley McGrath.
Jean Kobe.
Gerda Valere.
Rashida Timpson.
Nogizi Ladokun.
Janet Robinson.
Millian Okafor.
Suli Ramirez.
Kimberly O'Donnell.
Devonna Gardner.
Lindsay Zajac.
Natasha Ampili.
Philibert Cruz.
Maria Campanile.
Kasum Lada.
Chantal Lubin.
Catherine Johnson.
Teresa Buckles.
Lindsay Fletcher.
Stacy Brinkley.
Laura Kennedy.
Sharon Atkins.
Kristen Neely.
Latasha Williams.
Stephen Staffens.
Latoya Holton.
Tamarin Collins.
Lauren Porter.
Cassandra Shepard.
Linda Sapanas.
Lisa Paxton.
Ronisha Franklin.
Adrian Lanier.
Elise Haskins.
June Anderson.
Arsinia Sabusap.
Latoya Agilea.
Melissa Lopez.
Sharon Brown.
Patricia Smith.
Mirelia Busheva.
Claire Yanuda.
Jennifer Cromes Daly.
Caesar Penaranda Jr.
Eric Kerlock.
Dominique Jones.
Sophia Lenter.
Kimberly Carson.
Melissa Chin.
Cynthia White.
Faith Unite.
Kimone Moncrief.
Amy Leeser.
Sarah Tate.
Scott Simpson.
Nicole Carter.
Laura White.
Katie Thomas.
Verlaine Toure.
Erica Mitchell.
Demarius Mayenda.
Rashermay Santos.
Pamela Metzger.
Nina Morden.
Carol Spencer.
Georgia Strong.
Kenya Mays.
Jennifer Wood.
Regina Canty.
Rona Trinidad.
Deborah Dina.
Doris Perez.
Nirav Patel.
Kevin Botello.
Adejoki Ojumu.
Bonnie LaPierre.
Catherine McFarland.
Sylvia Denson.
Gretchen County.
Heather Matthew.
Heidi Herder.
Heather Fowler.
Lori Kirkpatrick.
Adriana Sanchez.
Emily Hood.
LaShonda Washington.
Berlin Fry.
Brent Mesger.
Ashley Lee.
Stephanie Green.
Kelly Batillo.
DeAudrey Bird.
Olga Nen.
Joy Wharton.
Kristen Pace.
Vivian Smith.
Hillary Clark.
Sharon Graham.
Whitney Taylor. Thomas Jones.
Delia Sanders.
Rashila Bird.
Brenda McCoy.
Kimberly Hunter Clayton.
Linda Gonzalez.
Tequila Scott.
Sarah Young.
Deidre Willis.
Laventris Hilton.
Michael Stewart.
Lakeish Latimer.
Leanne Galbraith.
Jamaica Crawford Dix.
Callie Barber.
Susan Dixon Sibley.
Cheryl Angel.
Damaris Caraballo.
Karen Kelly.
Jasmine Serrano.
David Terrell.
Juliet Gatobu.
Henry Hudson.
Marita Thomas Mason.
Gabrielle Reynolds.
Japheth Omwenga.
Sarah Catrett.
Gina Balgoyan.
Catherine Stouffer.
Jennifer Ramirez.
Brittany Cook.
Maria Punzalan.
Cheryl Mathis.
Chantel Cesar.
Cheryl Vickers.
Michael Hawthorne.
Jana Smith.
Tammy Grisham.
Kimberly Hill.
Robin Grant.
Shantae Williams.
Tamika Render.
Gwendolyn Brown.
Brandy Fulton.
Daphne Francis.
Angie Harden.
Fabiola Fleury.
Goma Mayberry.
Edward Navarrete.
Isabel Hamrow.
Sheila Wells.
Marina Taskovska.
Amy Williams.
Shawtae Smith.
Daphne Simon Roney.
Victoria Foster.
Rhonda Cumby.
Derry Arnu.
Angela Izulaik.
Rose Charles.
Megan Thomas.
Christia Mark.
Stephanie Hope. Linda Soder.
Ikledan Noel Axilent.
Natisha Long Bateman.
Joy Melton.
Mieli Summers.
Valerie Lanier.
Joseph Stokes.
Kimberly Farr.
Nicole Mooney.
Sherry Harper.
Emily Robertson.
Jamie Holloway.
Brittany Frazier.
Judith Schlossberg.
Erica Glass.
Shabana Cutter.
Chelsea Monserrati.
Oslin Don Julian.
Jacqueline Long Robertson.
Julie Thorne.
Melissa Wayne.
Amy McPherson.
Leslie Hundley.
Leah Stillwell.
Stephanie Tyson.
Adriana Smith.
Megan Kinney.
Robert Lowry.
Mirtha Rodriguez.
Nikita Fonba.
Latanya Green.
Dodge Feeler.
Beverly Nelson.
Alexandria Simmons.
Sheila Martin.
Jonathan Brown.
Patricia Lamberson.
Wendy Register. Jessica Swindell.
April Gray.
Holly Temples.
Marcia Newell.
Kelly Hendley.
Vivian Cruz.
Kiera McKinney.
Tamra Alicia Neves.
Farah Poling.
Ethelind McGee.
Jamira Kale.
Brenda Payne.
Vincentia McGrath.
Casey Miller.
Shiquita Alexander.
Glory John.
Angeli Bourdier.
Diane White.
Sheila Strickland.
Jennifer Weish.
Josephine Budinger.
Tessa Tate.
Paul Nainge.
Cricket Garrett.
Rosemary DeGo.
Paige Patrick.
Femi Obano.
Angel Merriman.
Marian Lewis.
Gina Lunkin.
Rhonda West.
Terry Smith.
Henji May Quindo.
Amy Whitley.
Mekanan Welde Gabriel.
Alicia Grigsby.
Gabriel Alvarez.
Stacy Neeland.
Sabra Watkins.
Erica Jordan.
Ajoke Taiwo.
Sheila Arnila.
Claire Bird.
Michaeline Philippe.
Michelle Dubisson.
Haley Brown.
Tasha Hott Baylor.
Joanna Carter.
Ano Kashumba.
Francesca Panko.
Jared Reichard.
Dorothy Jumpierre. Lenny
Chidima Ibebola.
Lenny Calderon.
Chinera Okonkwo.
Maisha Foster.
Matachi Uwanogo.
Neva Allison.
Wamaka Emeram.
Courtney Johnson.
Kayindi Elisha.
Alyssa Hosley.
Olajumoke Akinyele.
Allegra Velasquez.
Haley Kemp.
Zian Takwi Omene.
Carmen Amestoy.
Ezuku Oliver.
Christine Gonzalez.
Deborah Ibarra.
Hawa Kane.
Dahlia Jamie.
Marie Fay.
Odette Pena.
Jacqueline Clark.
Jennifer Jones.
Devika Luchmadat.
Felicia Irby.
Jennifer James.
Ugo Amalaha.
Chadicia Dunkley.
Kathleen Walton.
Vernisa Wright.
Ludwin McGlory.
Tony Samuel.
Falashade Olushola.
Yolanda Mae Jones.
Joey Jose.
Danetta Grant.
Tarnichis Duru.
Lindsay Williams.
Adolph Agoga.
Andres Burney.
Avitas Itoe.
Karen Griffiths.
Tanisha Morris.
Hermel Toretta.
Tululupe Dawatola.
Michelle Adams. Iki Oniechi. Teresa Vickers. Sulibeth Torres.
Elizabeth Perkins.
Joy Onwusibi.
Latay
Doctor of
Hudson.
Nursing. Callie Blanco.
Chelsea Mayer.
Amori Castillo.
Candice Dutka.
Dominique Bailey.
Kimberly W. Moore.
Natalie George.
Harriet Smith.
Patrice Murray.
Leopoldine Janot.
Brittany Smith.
Angela Robinson.
Javier Garcia Asensio.
Faquita Green.
Milcos Hernandez Alvarez.
Belvis Abraham Graham.
Gilsis Bogalandro.
Latasha McHenry McCoy.
Enrique Treto.
Ricky Cole.
Kimberly Morgan.
Sylvia Russ.
Mariama Silla.
Lori Lease.
Mariano Puku Ajaman.
Nura Muhammad.
Ibanga Agbor.
Amanda Moss.
Jennifer Perez.
Amanda Rogers.
Bunmi Folarinde.
Menga Faith Gasa.
Babasholo Aremu.
Natasha Glenn.
Priscilla Tolan.
Azalea Williams.
Susan K. Oliver.
Kathy Lawrence.
Tanya Pounds.
Allison Anderson.
Dina Alexander.
Artisha Thames.
Latoya Linton.
Seth Nyarko.
Gideon Ahanonu.
Krish Ladesh Almanord.
Diana Iwa.
Debbie Johnson.
Muriel Jean.
Latasha Thomas.
Irene Tambala.
Tamika Latham Burnett.
Patrice Walton.
Lisa Joyner.
Scott Heichman.
LaShonder Kind.
Sarah McSpadden.
Sarah Tackett Ledford.
Michelle Garand.
Elizabeth Baptiste.
Alice Carter.
Janny Jackson.
Catherine Mainge.
Sandra Kayabash.
Tammy Mitchell.
Diana Alejandre.
Alexandra Banker.
Georgia Burke.
Brandy Pinkney.
Jacqueline Trueheart Powell.
Suzette Watson.
Donna Williams.
Rosemary Uezoke.
Andrea Rose.
Ruby Joseph.
Yelena Demsky.
Caroline Eno.
Larkette Winston,
Amanda Morgan,
Dolores Hoover,
Pratima Shrestha,
Michelle Eaton,
Lumuno Chimoga,
Foriela Montana Hidalgo,
Janine Frazier,
Lauren Fryer,
Kadra Muse,
Brian Swearington,
Rashawn Roll,
Sophia Street,
Janet Ricketts,
Amy Robinson,
Sharia Jasper,
Yolanda Sloan,
Valerie McBride,
Tanya Dickerson,
Austin Sapp,
Donna Sweat,
Benny Martinez,
James Harbottle,
Katie Beadenbow,
Hillary Bailey,
Christine Budd,
Jennifer Van Cott,
Paula Napier,
Sandra Jones,
Melinda Berrien,
Esther Irungu,
Evelyn Doretta,
Callie Hikes,
Stacy Branham,
Angela Jones,
Shantae Lai,
Caitlin Molina Lopez,
Tanya Nika McMillan,
Lisa Rigdon,
Alfreda McIntyre,
Kaylin Oliver,
Carolyn
Lonell
Davison,
Taylor,
Elisa Bilby,
Courtney Strange,
Amy Mills,
Candace Hobbs,
Portia Norman,
Ashley Washington,
Pamela Seibert,
Christine Vasiliou,
Tamika Riley,
Sharice King,
Shannon Trolio,
Heather Shover,
Lori Honeyman,
Gina Smiley,
Tyriana Birch,
Zandria Newton,
Shakitha Green,
Kelly Estridge,
Deborah Jones,
Krista Beck,
Cheryl Church,
Carolyn Mitchell,
Rakaya Young,
Ayana Cobb,
Josita Williams,
Triwanya Branyan,
Angelique Fernandez,
April Boyd.
Gloria Swanger.
Josephine Green.
Taryn Hagwood.
Mary Heath.
Christina Calder.
Jennifer Campbell.
Elijah Mati.
Michelle Wood.
Deandra Richardson.
Ashley Kelly.
Linda Stewart.
Jessica Glenn.
Chris Williams.
Shelley Salem.
Ashley Pike.
Ania Cofield.
Donna Bowers.
Margot Hensley.
Amber Lee.
Gladys Walker.
Erin Mills.
Lydia Roman.
Felisa Grant.
Aixa Shanley.
Jennifer Wren.
Jennifer Sinclair.
Amber Holland.
LaDeja Frankman.
Brittany Jackson.
Ashley Marshall. Amanda Matusik. LaShonda McCullen. Brittany Robertson. April Taylor. Karen Harris. Ruth Brown. Catherine Durant. Tabitha Busby. Janiqua Carter. Lakendra Pruitt. Elisa Cross. Dejanella Fields. Alta Garcia Percival. Penny Collard. Tabitha Rodriguez. For the graduates of 2017, please join me in a round of applause.
Graduates, please rise. I told you upstairs that I had one more assignment before I could officially confer degrees. So at this time, I'd like all the graduates to take out their cell phones, take a picture, and remember this for the rest of your lives. I want you to post it in any social media you want, but it has to have #SouthGrad. So I'm gonna give you a minute to do that. Ready for your selfie, Mr. South? All right, let's come back together here, post it. Good, I see it moving in the front row. Now for the serious part. With all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereto appertaining, I now pronounce you graduates of South University. Graduates, you can move your tassels. Graduates, it is my honor and privilege to welcome each of you into the university's alumni community. We have the distinct privilege of being members of a national community that stretches from New England to Hawaii and Canada to Africa. The connection you now share with all the South University graduates across the world is an invaluable personal and professional network. I'm very proud to welcome each of you and offer my congratulations again as now South University alumni. Thank you for being here today. Please remain standing for the benediction and for the recessional. And please remain in your seats until the faculty and graduates have exited the building. So the lanes in the back, please clear them for us. Miss Elin, please close the ceremony.
Class of 2017, faculty of South University and family, now unto him who's able to keep you from falling and present you glorious into his appearance. May the Lord keep you, may the Lord bless you. May the Lord cause his countenance to rest upon you and his peace to rest heavily upon you as you are equipped to fulfill purpose and to serve humanity.
Dr. Blackston, please lead us in the recessional.